Danny's World's newest update was awesome. It brought a super cool new tune with an amazing ability, an amazing twisted, and an amazing trinket. But my focus on this video is going to be on the second addition to the update, which is achievements. As of making this video, a couple days after the update is out, there are 27 achievements in Danny's World. Some of these are very easy to get, and some need actual dedication. So in this video, I will go over every achievement and tell you how you can get these achievements yourself. These achievements require you to walk 50,000 meters, 500,000 meters, and 5 million meters. To get these as fast as possible, I recommend playing as a distractor, as distractor tunes usually walk the entire time distracting twisteds around islands. And distractors usually have 4 to 5 walk speeds, so you will get the most out of walking. If you don't like distracting, then playing as Sprout could also be a viable option, as he has 5-star stamina and 4-star speed. One gripe I have with these achievements is that your meters walk start from complete zero. Sure, they weren't tracking that data before, but your mastery has a meter tracker, so why didn't they just add all the meters from the tunes you have meters on for your stats? It just feels like I'm being started with nothing when there's a very easy way to just add at least something. Anyway. These require you to collectively have completed 100, 1,000, and 10,000 machines. Here, playing as an extractor is key, so choose to play as either Yada, Shelly, or if you have them, I'd recommend Gordy, as they have the best extracting stats with 5 stars in extraction and skill check. But even that gets overshadowed by doing long runs with Shelly, as Boost can be overpowered to complete machines faster than almost any tune in the game. So if I had to pick, I would recommend doing long Discord runs in Blush Crush's server. Or just play with friends you can rely on. If you get to higher floors, you can complete a lot of machines fast. Another viable option I haven't mentioned yet is Squirm. Squirm gets 100% extraction from his ability, which if machines are close by, he can complete 2 or so machines as quick as 20 seconds. These achievements were probably the easiest for me to get because I didn't even have to do anything. I already had them when I first joined. But for people who don't have these achievements, here's what you need to do. They require you to pick up 100, 1,000, and 10,000 items altogether. This is very easy to do because picking up items is way easier than doing machines, which actually takes time. The strategy I came up with was playing a Sprout once again, because when playing a Sprout, you usually pick up common items to use for a few tapes. But I don't really think you have to do that to get it because I rarely play a Sprout and I still have every achievement already done. But, you know, if you want to get it faster, then I recommend playing a Sprout. This achievement requires you to see 15 different unique maps in a single run. This achievement doesn't really have a strategy because maps are RNG based. You can't really predetermine a map. But if I had to say anything, it would be just to get to higher floors because the more you play in a run, the higher the chances you get more unique maps. And plus, you have to survive at least 15 floors to get the chance for the achievement anyway. For this one, you need to survive Dial floor once, which is really easy, so here's how to do it fast. My first strategy is to join a Discord run. Usually these go by really fast and you will get to Dial's card in no time. And in most Discord runs, people choose Dial's card as early as possible so that the blackout chases don't get too high, and if anybody fails a skill check and somebody dies in the run, they can just restart and they don't lose that much time. If you can't do Discord runs, then I recommend joining a pro run because pro runs usually go on long enough so you can get to Dial's floor. The last method I have is also doable, but it will take you a lot longer to do, which is doing a solo run. Sure, it can be tiring to do all the machines yourself, but at least there aren't any stupid people who messed up their skill check and can get you killed! Unless you're one of those people. These require you to listen to every unique Dial and Dandy gossip in the lobby. This one is very boring to do, but easy as well. What I did was just use an auto clicker on the gossip button for a couple minutes, and I got in like 10 minutes. But if you're on mobile, just spam the button. There's nothing much you can do about it. Fine dining requires you to eat from 10 unique bookshelves on a single floor as Squirm, which is pretty easy to do too. Most of them are. First thing you're gonna do is join a solo run. Then, once you're on the floor, use your ability. While your ability cooldown is going down, you can actually increase the speed your ability cooldown is going down by eating off of bookshelves. And I would just eat off of 10 different bookshelves and you're pretty much done. Stealth mission needs you to complete a floor without being seen by a Twisted. To do this, you can join literally any run with a distractor and complete one floor. Very simple. I don't know why this is a gold when starters can get this literally without even noticing. Mastery of many requires you to have mastery done for 20 tunes or more. To complete this fast, you can complete the common tunes mastery, which is easier to do than rares or main tunes. Tunes I recommend you do is Boxton, Poppy, Cosmo, Finn, Roger, Tisha, Toodles, Yada, Brighty, Gigi, and Louie. That leaves us with 9 tunes. If you do have holiday tunes, then I recommend doing Exon, Rudy, and Rebecca, as they are also commons and are easy to master. But if not, then just try playing as some of the harder tunes like the mains, because even though they will take longer, you'll probably play as them more than someone like Poppy or Connie. For this one, you need to buy all the pre-game shop items in a single run. This one also doesn't really have a strategy, just have some ichor and buy all of them. It only costs like 350 ichor in total. This one requires you to buy all of Dandy's shop's items in one visit. I recommend having 100 tapes and waiting until Dandy sells common items because usually common items cost about 25 tapes. Easy and simple. Surprisingly, from the time of writing this video, no one in the world has gotten the badge yet. But it's not too complicated to do if you have the time. The achievement requires you to be dialed for 25 times, which seems simple until you think about how long it takes to be dialed for once, and it starts to make sense why nobody has gotten the badge. The strategy is quite the same as for completing it once. Doing a bunch of Discord or pro runs will get you there eventually, but it'll take hours if not days. Okay, I wanted to save the iridescence ones for later, so here we go. This achievement requires you to complete a floor in under a minute, which, by the way, is insanely easy to do. I have no idea why this is an iridescent, because when I got it, it literally was an accident. I kid you not, I had 5 people in my run, and I got it without even knowing. I feel like iridescence should be hard to get, and when you're intentionally going for it. Not when you're like in a casual run. Anyway, let me say my strategy now. Get a team that has mostly V-modes to complete the first 2 machines as soon as possible. Then just distract like you haven't ever before, and you'll be able to get it easy as pie. But honestly, this doesn't deserve to be an iridescent. Gold at least. You do not know how many people I see in my runs that have Speedrunner. This one is actually one worth being an iridescent achievement that requires you to complete one floor with every unique main in the run. So basically having a Pebble, Sprout, Shelly, V, Astro, Bobette, Bassy, and a Gordy in your run, and complete one floor. To get this, you can host a run in Blush Crunch's Discord server and get people. And it'll only take a little bit to get some people who are also searching for the achievement. I got it that way, so that's what I recommend. This achievement requires you to be dialed floor as Shrimpo. This might seem as the hardest of them all because of the pure torture that is Shrimpo. But trust me, it's not. To complete this, I recommend doing a dedicated Discord run again to get this achievement. When in a run, I recommend that you as Shrimpo don't leave anywhere near the elevator so you don't get spotted by Twisteds and you make it as early as possible into the elevator when it's panic mode. And when on dial floor, find a hiding spot nearest to the elevator as possible. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. Okay, these next ones aren't iridescent, but they do link to the final achievement, which I still don't have. This one requires you to reach floor 10, which is easy. Just get into literally any pro run ever, and you'll get it. This one needs you to get to floor 25. For this one, I do recommend joining a Discord run as a Shelly, and you'll do it pretty much easily in around 30 minutes. This one requires you to get to floor 50, which can be really challenging. It takes about 2 hours to get to floor 50 in the Discord one, so make sure you have free time. You can also join runs with your friends because you know them a lot more than you know random people on Discord. One other tip is to run with voice chat because if you can hear what other people are saying, you can communicate really well, and communication is key in a game like Danny's World. This is by far the hardest achievement by miles. You need to get to the high floor of 100, which I still don't have because it takes insane skill and dedication. But here's what I can recommend. Playing on weekends when you have more free time is a big one. Because some floor 100 runs take 6 hours because your run might take a break on milestone floors like 50. My last tip I can give you is staying calm. Seriously, controlling your mental health is key to staying alive and getting to high floors. Because if you stress out, then you might struggle in a pinch. Get a glass of water and prepare for hours of Danny's World. Also, watch some other tutorials, they can help a lot. Well, that's my guide for the new achievements. Some of these might not be the best advice, but if you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, make sure to like and subscribe to me. It helps a lot. Bye!